And the circle in the middle is the sac where the pregnancy is developing. And then right here's the baby. The head's over on the right side of the screen, right here. The body's coming down this way. Part of the leg sticking up here. And then if you look kind of right above where that X is, see that flickering?
Oh, there you go.
That's the heartbeat. And that's actually a little profile of the face almost. You kind of just see
crazy.
the beginning of the face there. Can you see that? The face, and then the leg just sticking up there.
That's funny. It's relaxing.
Seems relaxed. Seems like a Hawaii type baby there.
I know. I'm like, this is the calmest pregnancy. Like, freaks me out.
Well, a lot of people worry with the symptoms not being there.
Yeah, I do. I'm like, okay.
At this point, you don't nothing to worry about. This looks great. So, just kind of fortunate, but nothing to be worried about this far along with everything looking good.
I don't know. Yeah, my chances.
Yeah, for miscarriage at 11 weeks with a normal heartbeat is between 1% and 2%.
Oh,
so
wow.
you're
That's
pretty
fantastic.
safe at this point. And as you kind of alluded to earlier, bleeding is the biggest danger sign. So the cramping, not too big of an issue, but if you do have bleeding, we want to check. Not all bleeding is from a miscarriage, so if it
I had
happens,
a little
we want
bit
to check.
with my first one, and we never figured out what.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes. So you check, and if it's not a miscarriage, then you may not know exactly why it happened, but you don't have to worry too much about it. So there it goes, moving just a tiny bit there.
Oh, look at him, her. Everybody's determined that it's a girl.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, that's just because that's what we all want. So I'm like, it might be a boy, and everybody will be shocked. But my son has said he wants a sister.
Oh, really?
Even though he doesn't even know what he's talking about. But
yeah, it's pretty cute.
like, do you want a brother or a sister? He says, sister.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll find out eventually on that. 15, 16 weeks, somewhere in there, typically.
About mid-January.
So,
oh my goodness, this is really dancing.
You're going to feel that a lot eventually, but often it's another month or so, maybe even more before you start to feel very
I didn't
much.
feel my son very much, and I have like an incredibly long torso, so I think it's just because they have so much room in there.
Yeah,
I didn't get very big either.
Yeah.
So.
A lot of times you feel things a little earlier the second time around. And
I already have kind of been wondering, but I don't know if it's too early. I'm like, oh.
It's not expected this early. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but usually another month or so it's more typical. But things like pressure and just back pain and some of the things you may have felt towards the end may start a little bit earlier this time too. So don't be worried if some of those symptoms happen a little bit earlier.
No, I was pretty lucky. Basically, it was just annoying to try to get my boots on, and that was about it.
Yeah, with the longer torso, you do carry more internally than externally.
Yeah, I mean,
and
it was crazy.
helps with some of the symptoms.
Because I was so excited to get my baby bump. I was like 22 weeks, and I was like, nothing there.